it's Rory. I'm back today with another Empties video. It's June right now, and I think the last Empties video I did was the beginning of May or the end of April. So I have a lot of empties in my bag here. I just updated my spreadsheet before starting this, and I'm not quite to $1,000 yet in empties, but I'm getting very close. About 982 is my current count. So total empties this month, we're looking at, gosh, almost 20, like 18 total empties so far this month. June's not quite over. We still have a little bit of time. I don't think that there's anything major that I'm going to finish up for the rest of the month, so I thought that I would film tonight. It is a warm, rainy night here, and all the events that I was going to go to got rained out or like moved due to rain, and we're just too far to drive to now. So I figured let's hang out, talk about makeup stuff, and let's just get to it. So let's see, first thing, diving into the palette. Well, let's just start here. I have a nail polish remover, just a random like grocery store one. It was fine. We'll probably want to repurchase the one because they actually brought back the Ulta Beauty collection nail polish remover, which was what I previously had used, and they're a lot less inexpensive and also a larger size, like just overall better bang for their buck than the grocery store ones. So happy that I used this up, but glad that they had it in stock, because I was like, I don't really know how I'm gonna get like larger bottles of acetone. So another random kind of like you could get at a grocery store type thing, TheraBreath anti-cavity oral rinse. I don't think I included this in my actual empty sheet, but I just threw it in here. Who knows why I did that, but I get it at Ulta, so maybe that's why I did, but I don't think I included that on my empty sheet. Another random bottle, Eco Tools makeup brush and sponge shampoo. I use up usually about one of these a year, and made sure to get all the last drops out of it. I don't really care to open it up or cut it open because I had another one just sitting on my shelf, and yeah, it was nice finishing up the rest of my brushes. Like I made it stretch exactly so that I could clean all the rest of my brushes and everything. Let's see, let's do some smaller things. I used quite a few masks this month. I used two of the, I just got gloop on my hand, two of the 1% hyaluronic acid gel masks. Did not really like these. I got them on clearance. I was gonna do them with friends one night and we didn't end up doing it, and I was just kind of been using them up. I don't think they do anything like at all. So just kind of use those up. I did kind of find a good way that I like to use them was just before like washing my face, doing a makeup remover, and then putting those on and jumping in the shower. And then it kind of like hydrated while I was in the shower. Like I said, I don't feel like they do anything at all. So that's a non-issue. I think I'm all done with them, and I don't have any masks right now, which is kind of nice. I used up some Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. These are their fragrance-free ones. I use them mainly when I'm coming home from raves to get like glitter off or to get my makeup off when I'm so tired at like 3 in the morning. So that's a good one. I actually, instead of getting it at Ulta, because they're kind of expensive, they're like $7, $7.50 or something. I actually was at Costco and they had a huge pack. I think it was like four of the fragrance free ones and one of the like Hydra Boost ones, and it was for like $20, so I thought that was a really good deal, and I decided to get it there. Even though I could have gotten it at Ulta, I got it at Costco so that I could save money. So yeah. Another random thing I had, Homebody CBD vitamin bath soak. It's the pearlescent CBD bath soak. It has citrus, lemongrass, chia seed, lemon, verbena, bergamot, and rosemary in it, with 50 milligrams of CBD. Honestly, the instructions are to split it into 2 baths, so I used it twice, different months, but I finally finished it. And honestly, I thought it was pretty expensive for what it was. I would realistically use the whole bag for a bath, and didn't really feel like it did anything for me, but I did enjoy it. Like, you know, it's always kind of nice to take a bath. I don't have the best bathtub though. I live in an apartment and it's kind of small, it's kind of narrow. So not really my favorite activity. If I lived in a place that had like a better bathtub, I would definitely take more baths, but it's kind of a whole thing. And my drain is very old-fashioned and it does not work well, so my baths are usually pretty quick, because I have to keep filling it with water or just let it all drain out. So use that up. That was kind of fun. Let's see, another random thing. I had a lot of random things this month. I had my Revlon Eyebrow Precision Shaver. This is a 2-pack, got it at Ulta. Technically I didn't use both of them up. I had one that I used until it wasn't sharp anymore, and then I like opened the second one. And that's like in my makeup kit now. So like technically I'm still using it, but the packaging's gone, so we're counting it as an empty. And yeah, I just use it to shave my eyebrow. Sometimes I'll do like the middle or something, but my hair is pretty blonde, so I don't usually need to like do a lot of eyebrow maintenance, but it's kind of nice to just have that option. Yeah, just random tool that I keep. Let's see, my apologies, my air conditioning just turned on, so hope that the audio quality doesn't go out. I used up this aquatic, let's see, this is Pulp Riot hair dye, and I had blue hair for a while, last month I suppose. I already feel like it's time to re-dye my purple because it's faded a lot, but yeah, used up a blue dye. This is a professional brand and I can't get my hands on it anymore. My cosmetologist friend though is getting ready to move, and she told me that she was gonna bring a bunch of dyes and like just random stuff in her closet. So we'll see, maybe I'll get my little hands on some stuff. Wanted to take a break on the empties. I had 2 declutters this month, and both were eyeshadow. I was just kind of like going through my eyeshadow collection and looking at what I do currently have and what I am currently using, and I noticed 2 little palettes that really have not been used at all in the last couple months and also have no sentimental value. So I decided to clutter these 2, the Ulta Beauty Party Crasher, or excuse me, Morphe Party Crasher, and then this little Ulta Beauty 6-pan. This was a freebie, so gift with purchase. Did not, you know, intentionally bring it in my collection. I did use it a handful of times. I think I used every shade at least once. The shimmers are not amazing. They're definitely dry, and I don't know, I feel like there are 1,000,001 amazing shimmer formulas nowadays, so don't really like need to put up with something that doesn't work well. And then the mattes, they were just very like not pigmented. Like these 3 mattes were not pigmented, and then this one was just so dark that it was like, this palette doesn't, like, it looks like it goes together, but it doesn't really work that well together. Like, you have to do a very specific look. So I decided to get rid of that just because no sentimental value. I didn't like choose to bring it in, and I really haven't been using it. And then this Morphe Party Crashers, I totally fell for it. Like, I looked at the marketing images for these and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna love it, I'm gonna love it. And you know, there's the shimmers. There's really nothing special about those shimmers. I do kind of like the purpley one, but at the end of the day, it's really not special. And I have some much prettier purples that are very similar to this. I have it in the Teresa Moon cosmetics brand, and it's just way, way, way shinier than this. And I just also feel like the mattes are pretty gray. Like, I mean, that's kind of the color story, but I don't know, the palette just didn't interest me. I don't know if I should try to depot that purple shade. Now I'm like rethinking it. It's very light. It doesn't really show on my skin that well. I think maybe that's why I was kind of over it. Just because it's just enough of trouble that it doesn't really make much sense. And now I've got eyeshadow on my hand. Yeah, it's just a little bit of trouble, you know? So those were the 2 declutters I had. Everything else this month was empties. Getting back to it though, I had the Hero Mighty Patch, Blemish Patch, you know, acne dots, empty of these. I always keep some in my closet just in case, and I feel like I will not touch them for like a month, and then all of a sudden I will use like 8 and then be done with it. So that's that. I have a NYX brow pencil in Cool Ash Brown. Can't really get a swatch out. That's kind of the color up there. Right now I'm using Taupe by NYX. I'm kind of upset at myself. I bought Taupe on accident and I bought a lot of them. I usually buy NYX when they have their buy 2 get 1 free sale. And so yeah, ended up buying 3 of them, and it's just a little warm toned. I think it works okay for summer. It's kind of like everything's more warm, bronzy, that sort of stuff, but definitely like the other shade a little bit better. So I'll just have to remember that I bought the wrong shade last time. So yeah, good deal. Let's see. Another kind of random bits. I guess I did have one other declutter. I don't know if I counted this or not. This is Replica Soul of the Forest. It's a little mini. I got it for free in like an Ulta gift or something. I tried using it as a fragrance, didn't like it. Tried using it as a room spray, and kind of gave me a headache. So I decided life is too short. Use the fragrances you want to use and get rid of that little mini. I have this Wish small batch body treatment antioxidant rich body butter in wild sage and sea salt. My massage therapist gave this to me. So I don't think this is available for like retail sale. And she had used it. I got like a special treatment, like a hand massage or something, and she used it on me, and then she said like, this is the only one left, do you want to take it home with you? I was like, sure. I think I got like 2 or 3 uses out of it, so that was nice. I wouldn't like necessarily get a scent like that in the future though. It was kind of strong. I used up a hand sanitizer. This particular one has Stitch on it. I did not buy this with the new movie promotion coming out. I bought this like back when I was in college in Ames, Iowa, and I don't know why, but it's been kicking around in a bag for a while and I finally used it up. So, we've got a couple bigger things, which is exciting. So going out on a bang. We have the number 7 Hydroluminous Gel. I accidentally threw away the lid, but it is fully used up. I have one of these open right now and 2 in boxes in my closet. So yeah, I just bought them. They were on sale. They do like a buy one, get one 50% off. And I think I was doing like a points haul or something like that and decided to just stock up on them. And I think I had bought 2 when they were on sale, and then I like bought another one when I was at a haircut. I really don't remember my reasoning, but I thought that I only had 1 and I actually had more, so that's on me. But I don't need to buy them for a little while, probably the rest of the year. So that's nice. And at least I got it on sale. So another fun empty that I've been working a long time on is this Verb heat protectant spray. It's a glossy spray. I don't know. I really don't know what heat protectant does for my hair. I feel like my hair is already really fine. And honestly, it's just like another step in the routine. I've kind of always felt like this. I've had different heat protectants before, and I was like spraying it in my hair. First I had a pump. Last time I had a pump, and then this time I was like, let's get a spray, because like I always see people like do the spray and stuff, and like it looks so much easier than using your hands. And then it just like wouldn't go where I wanted it to go. So at the end, I was getting acne on my forehead, and I was trying everything, and I was like, maybe it's my heat protectant spray. And I feel like it kind of was, because it was getting on my forehead when I because I like have my hair, you know, back, which is just a great look right now. But I always have my hair back when I get out of the shower, and so I would like spray it, and then it would get on my forehead. And so I started just pouring it out into my hands and like putting it through my hair, which is just a lot of work, and I feel like not a lot of reward. So that's done. So glad. I was like actively working on it, and it took me from April to June to use that much. And I don't think I'm gonna buy another heat protectant. Right now in my collection I have an Olaplex styling product. I have my it's not Joico. Why am I thinking Joico? Bedhead. And then I also have like a pomade, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna start using like half a pump of Olaplex as a heat protectant / styling aid, and then put the Joico in like halfway through drying my hair. So we'll see how long I last at that. The Joico has been in my collection for quite literally like 4 years, so we'll see how fast I use that up. That'll probably be with me until I'm 28, so we'll see. But anyways, another hair product here. I feel like I'm kind of rambly today, but that's what you get today. Verb, I got the volumizing shampoo. I really liked this. I do actually really like Verb's product. I've got a couple different ones from them before, and I think I would probably purchase this again. It's a convenient size, the pricing is good, and I think I enjoyed it. I am actually really enjoying the one that I'm using right now though, which is the Wella one. I think it's a Wella volumizing, but currently using a hydrating conditioner, and my hairstylist actually recommended that I switch to only using a volumizing conditioner, so that my hair would be less like heavy when I get out of the shower. So we'll see. Working on using up that that conditioner. I'm making good progress, but I don't think it's going to be done until like maybe mid-August. We'll see. So, another hair product. It was a good month for hair products. I have this Matrix So Silver Color Obsessed mask, and this was a purple color mask. I've quite literally had this for years, since I lived in Ames, since I worked at JCPenney, and I had like bleached my hair and decided that I wanted to like keep it bleached for a little while, and because I had decided while I was doing my internship at the public health department that bleach blonde hair would be more like natural than anything, and I had like blue tints in my hair, and the salon manager was like, Rory, you have to take care of this. So I bought this to use, and then of course like didn't use more than like a couple washes before I was like, actually I'm gonna dye my hair rainbow so everybody can just deal with it. So yeah, finally used that up. I've mostly been using it like as kind of like in between, if I like bleach my hair and then dye it the next day, which I don't usually do, but sometimes happens, and then I would just use it as a color mask when I have purple hair. So that's how I used it up this time. And I had been meaning to put it back in my shower because I kind of take it out when my shower's a little cluttered right now. And so yeah, finally used it up, and I'm really happy to have it out of my life because it has been following me around for years, like actual years. And then one other empty from my shower, this was kind of a sad empty because it was partially an accidental empty. I had gotten like down here, right? Like there was not a lot of product left, and I would like, the way that I stored this was I would leave it partially open, and I would just leave it like this on this little like shelf, and it's like kind of at an angle in my shower, right? And that had been working, but I think what happened was that the level got so low that the product wasn't really maintaining a seal. Like there wasn't enough weight of the product to maintain a seal. And I like got in the shower, I was like, what is this goop? And I was like, no, it's my face wash. So I just kind of like did a little face wash with what was left, and it was done then. But I have seriously been working on this for, I want to say about a year. I got it on clearance long time ago, and like it's been my go-to. Like friends are over, here you go, wash your face with this. I've had it as my main cleanser for a tiny bit, but I didn't really like it that much as my main cleanser, and so I started using it in the shower as just kind of, it's an acne treatment as well, so I love having an acne wash in the shower. And I also feel like it's just like, you know how sometimes in your beauty routine you're like, it's just another step, like I don't need it. Shower face wash is kind of just another step. Like I don't genuinely need it to get all my makeup off, like I do that ahead of time, but it is another step in the sense that sometimes I need to stay in the shower to do like hair masks, or like to like let something sit, you know? And it's just like another step that I can do, and it's good. I do think that having an acne face wash does help my skin in general, so I wouldn't be opposed to like getting like another one. This is kind of expensive, so I don't think I would get this one in particular, but perhaps like another one. I've used like the Clinique foaming one in the past. That one's fun. And I love a good like foaming cleanser, you know, but I like a good foaming cleanser in the shower, like an intense one that would be like annoying to use at the sink. So yeah, that's all my empties. It's a good little stack right there, and yeah, that's my empties. Like I said, I had like about 18 empties this month and almost hit 1,000 in empties and declutters. So we will check back in probably in about a month and a half on the rest of June, July, and probably a little bit of August progress. What I have in mind for Empties is hopefully some body lotions. I've been trying to use them a lot lately, and also I'm working on panning this shimmery eyeshadow. It's a liquid one, and I just took the stopper out maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've used it a couple times, and I think we're getting there. I think it's like nearly gone slash dried up. So when we get to the end of that, that'll hopefully be empty in the next month. So excellent. I will talk to you later. Bye.